In 2015, Muhammadu Buhari was elected the president of Nigeria. Everybody had hope. Everybody felt things were going to be fine. The first thing he did was that he relocated the military base to Maiduguri, where the Boko Haram people were then. Because so many people were dying. They abducted people from school, Chibok girls. There were so many herdsmen was killing people in the farm. So many people were dying. Nigeria was in a mess, and everybody was happy. We felt that the Messiah has come. We felt that everything was going on. Few years that he was into office, he tried to stabilize the economy. He tried to change some things. All of a sudden, he started traveling. In some occasion, he traveled and stayed even more than 60 days. And I know, I'm not too sure, but I think I heard that from Constitution, that if a president of the country leaves the country for up to 60 days and he's not back, that the vice president can take over the seat. Well, in some situation, Yemi Obasanjo took over the economy of the country, stabilized it. Before we know what was happening, things started getting worse. Bag of cement skyrocketed. Fuel skyrocketed. A lot of things went wrong. Dollar became 400. From 400 to Naira to 500 to 600 to 700 to 800. The same with pounds. Nigerians were complaining. International communities couldn't come to Nigeria to come and invest. International companies rather. People that even had businesses in Nigeria, they had to leave. Nigerians were suffering. Nigerians were crying. Before you know what was happening, we entered into recession. Inside this recession, thank you very much. Inside this recession, we also got to find out that unemployment rate increased up to 55%. That is to say that more than half of the population of the people in my country were unemployed. Kidnapping increased. They were killing people in Southeast, killing in the North, killing in the West, killing everywhere. Chai, Nigerians suffered. Then it was a period that Nigerians don't want to think about. The worst students were at home. In fact, that was the longest ASU strike that I ever experienced. Over 200 days. That's close to 8 months. Education collapsed. They went to church in May, I think it was June 5th, 2022, in Owo, in Ondo State, to kill Christians that came to church. Up to 40 to 50 of them. Or should I talk about the one that happened in March 2022? Abuja Kaduna train attack. They killed people. What will I not even talk about? In all these things, sometimes the president, the former president, he will talk, sometimes he will not talk. Sometimes he will address us, sometimes he will not address us. Nigerians were tired. It got to a point that we didn't even know what to do again. What a country. What a government. In all of these things, no matter what you say, Buhari will keep quiet. He will not say anything. Nigerians were complaining. Guess what? Do you know that Nigerians have forgotten all of these things? 8 years of suffering. Because after 2015 that he entered, 16, 17, 18, 19, he contested again. And still won. Of course, he's the incumbent president. And still was there till 2023. Do you know Nigerians have forgotten all of this? Nigerians are so quick to forget their pains. Nigerians are so quick to forget how hot, how pain we felt during this regime. Chai, it was a period I didn't want to remember. Before you know it, Nigeria started traveling. The highest number of times people have left Nigeria as a country was within 2019 till 2022. People were traveling, not because they wanted to travel. People were just traveling because they wanted to run away. They wanted to find a better life. The country was no longer conducive. It's not even about money, making money. It's all about safety. As I'm talking to you, since I left Nigeria, I know so many of my guys where they don't kill for Nigeria. You can just wake up and die any day. It could be kidnapping, it could be armed robbery, it could be anything. Oh God, what a country. It was such a very painful time. I felt that he was going to stay in the seat forever. What is happening today? Shebi, he's no longer the president. Anything you are doing in this life, just know that it is not forever. One day, One day, all of us go die. All of us go die. And then we put all of us in 6 feet. 6 feet. Everybody. There's no president. There's no that I am this. There's no that I am that. Anything you are doing in this life, it is not forever. If you are reigning now, do you think you will reign forever? Do you think people will continue to see me as a good content creator in years to come? I will still phase out too. Anything you are doing now, help people when you can, because you will not stay there forever. Today, is he the president again? No, because I felt he was going to be the president forever. He's a common man today now. He's a common man. There's no immunity covering him. If he wants to be arrested, he can be arrested. If Nigeria was working well, Omo, they tell you, the kind of atrocity that happened in that regime. Did you hear that Emefiele said that the former President Buhari told him to be sending the Minister of Humanitarian Service, Farouk Sadia, 500 billion every month. Every month. Do you know how much that thing is? Do you know the kind of corruption these people did? And they said they were fighting corruption. And Nigerians were suffering. Do you know how many people that died of hunger? Just hunger. Before we start talking about people that they killed during this regime. So many things happened. They arrested Nnamdi Kanu, a man that is just fighting for his people. He's just saying, leave my people, leave my people. The same way Yoruba people are also saying they want to have their own independent nation. Everybody said they want to have their own independent nation. They go carry this man from Kenya, carry him come Nigeria. Even when they say they leave him, they say he's a threat. They charge him for terrorism. Person will not tell anybody make a fight. Will not tell anybody make they violent. May they start to no. He's just fighting for his people. Let us all learn. Let us all learn. It was a very sad moment. I still believe in Nigeria, and I still believe that Nigeria will be great again. If Nigeria was working, I no go there here. I know waiting with it so far to get money for this UK. I will not be here. I will not be here. I will be in my country, because Nigerians are the best set of people in the whole world, the happiest people in the whole world. Irrespective of this, they were doing comedy, they were making people happy, they were creating content, and people were still surviving and pushing. I hail all Nigerians. I say thank you to all Nigerians. I say congratulations to people that survived that regime. Right now, they say this President Tinubu Asiwaju Bola that is the president, and P2B is still in court. The only thing I have to tell us with Nigerians, let us just give him our support and then keep waiting to see if P2B will recover his mandate in the court. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless everybody. Bye bye. Please share this video. Bakam Psychology.